Hello everyone, welcome back. So student, in the previous class we had learned about the production functions and its variable factor and fixed factor. Okay, now we are going to learn that production function when one factor is a fixed factor and other is a variable factor. What will happen to the production function if one factor is variable and second factor is fixed? So let's start. When one factor is fixed and other is variable factor, production function may be specified as under. If this situation will be created that one factor is variable and other factor is fixed, then a situation will be created which can be expressed with this formula, that is Qx equal to F bracket LK. I had told you in the previous class what does this statement understand. So it means here Qx means quantity of commodity X, whatever the commodity will be, Qx will represent its quantity. For example, t-shirt, so Qx will represent the quantity of t-shirts. F will be the function. L equal to labor. Labor means the worker which do the work. Here labor is variable factor because it changes. K equal to capital. It is a fixed factor because capital remain always constant. It is not changeable. Okay, so now we will discuss production function when one factor is variable and second factor is fixed through this statement only. So let us understand. In this type of function, output can be increased only by increasing the application of L, labor the variable factor. Okay, according to this statement, according to the formula, it states that the production function can only be the output in the production function. Output can only be increased when the labor will increase. Okay, according to this statement, it states that output will only increase if the labor will increase. Okay, so we will discuss this statement. Following equation illustrate this point. Now this statement is to be understandable by this illustration. So here two illustration I have made. First is 40x equal to F 5L 4K, which means 40 quantity will be produced by 5 labor of units and 4 units of capital. In the second, 45 units of commodity will be produced by 6 labor unit and 4 units of capital. Okay, now we can find that K is constant. As you can see in both the equations, K is constant. K is 4 in both the equation. Output increased from 40 to 45. First the quantity was 40 and then the quantity was 45 units because L is increased from 5 to 6. This statement states that when labor was increased, first before labor was 5, afterwards labor was 6. Due to increase in labor, quantity was also increased 40 to 45. Okay, so this equation tells us that if the labor will increase, output will also increase. Since K is constant, as you know K is constant, 4K, it remains constant, and only L changes, means only the labor changes from 5L to 6L, only the labor changes, the ratio between L and K changes. This creates production function because production function itself states that a relationship between output and input. So basically it is a relationship between variable factor and the fixed factor. So if a condition will apply that only one factor is fixed and the other is variable, then the production function will state in this criteria with the statement of Qx equal to FLK. It means in the question, if the question will come that what happen when production function is having only one variable factor and other is constant, you can state with this statement also, or you can write that in this equation or in this situation output will only increase when the labor will increase. which means output will only increase when the variable factor will increase, and if the variable factor decrease, Means if the labor will decrease, output will also decrease. Okay class, if there is any confusion in this topic, please ask. Thank you very much.